All right, let's talk about something huge, SEO. If you've ever tried to get a website, well, anywhere on Google, you know it can feel like a maze, especially with all the tools out there. So today, we're going to draw you a map. Does this look familiar? That feeling of just drowning in options? Yeah, if you've ever dipped a toe into SEO, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is so easy to get overwhelmed, but trust me, you are not alone in feeling this way. And there's a really good reason you feel that way. The source material we're looking at today, it lists over 100 different tools. 100. That's just a massive landscape. Trying to learn all of them at once, it's not just impractical, it's pretty much impossible. But here's the good news. You absolutely do not need all of them, not even close. So our job today is to cut through all that noise. We're going to take that giant, confusing list and turn it into a clear, simple roadmap. We'll break it down so you know exactly which tool to use and when. Okay, let's start at the beginning. I want you to think about your website like you're building a house, right? Before you even think about paint colors or furniture, what do you need? You need a rock-solid foundation. And that, my friends, is technical SEO. It's all about making sure your site is built on solid ground. So what is it really? It's the nuts and bolts, the plumbing, the wiring of your site. It's making sure that search engines like Google can actually crawl through your site, understand what it's about, and add it to their big library. Because let's be real, if they can't even do that, well, everything else is a waste of time. And this foundation has a few key parts we need to check. First, is your site fast? Nobody likes a slow website. Second, can search engines actually read it? That's crawlability. Third, does it look good and work well on a phone? That's huge. And finally, are there any broken pages or dead ends? These are the absolute core health checks. And of course, there are tools to help with this. Google Search Console is your number one. It's like having a direct phone line to Google. It's totally free and essential. For speed, GTmetrix is an amazing tool that gives you a super detailed report. And then there's Screaming Frog. It's a beast. It acts like a search engine spider and crawls your whole site to find any and every error. All right, foundation's poured, it's solid. What's next? The blueprint. We need to decide what the rooms look like, what goes inside. This is your content. The articles, the blog posts, the videos, all the stuff that people actually come to your site for. And this brings us to the world of on-page SEO. And on-page SEO is, well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's all about optimizing the actual stuff on your pages. We're talking about the text, the headlines you write, the images you choose, basically everything a person and a search engine bot sees when they get to your page. So the tools for this really fall into two big buckets. On one side, you've got your keyword research tools. These help you figure out what people are actually searching for. Think Google Keyword Planner or Answer the Public. Then, on the other side, you have content optimization tools. These help you make the content you've already written even better. Think Grammarly or Duplicator. And yeah, you really need a bit of both. And this is where we get to the big guns. You've probably heard of platforms like SEMrush, Ahrefs, and Moz. These are like the Swiss Army knives of the SEO world. They do a little bit of everything. Site audits, keyword research, and, something we'll talk about in a second, backlink analysis. It's all rolled into one powerful package. Okay, so our house is built on a solid foundation, and the inside looks amazing thanks to our blueprint. But how does anyone get there? If your house is in the middle of a field with no roads, nobody's coming to visit. You need to build those roads and put up signs. That is off-page SEO. It's all about building your reputation out there on the wider internet. And the key thing to get here is that this all happens outside of your own website. The biggest piece of this puzzle? Backlinks. A backlink is just a link from someone else's website pointing to yours. And every time that happens, Google basically sees it as a vote of confidence. Like someone is vouching for you. The more good votes you get, the higher your authority. But, and this is a big but, not all votes are created equal. Some links can actually hurt you. So a really important job is doing a backlink audit. It's pretty straightforward. Step 1, use a tool to see everyone who's linking to you. Step 2, find the sketchy, low-quality, spammy ones. And Step 3, clean them up. You either get them removed or tell Google to ignore them. It's all about protecting your reputation. So how do you do that? Well, you use some powerful tools. Things like Moz's Link Explorer, Majestic, or the backlink checker inside of Ahrefs are the gold standard here. They have these gigantic databases of basically the entire internet's link structure, so you can see not only your own links, but your competitors too. It's incredibly powerful stuff. Whew, okay. We've covered the 3 big pillars: technical, on-page, and off-page. Now let's talk about something a little different. These are the tools you'll have open pretty much every day. They're your quick and easy SEO sidekicks, simple browser extensions that give you data in an instant. First up is the Moz bar. You just install this in your browser, and then on any webpage you visit, it shows you a little bar with key SEO metrics, like its authority. You get an instant health check without having to go to some other website. It is so efficient.
Okay, next up, keywords everywhere. This one honestly feels like a magic trick. It plugs right into Google, so when you search for something, it shows you the search volume, the cost per click, and the competition data right there on the results page. It basically turns every Google search you do into a mini research session. It's a game changer.
And last but not least, a super simple one, check my links. It does exactly one thing, but it does it perfectly. You click a button, and it instantly scans the page you're on and highlights all the broken links. It's awesome for cleaning up your own site or for finding opportunities on other people's sites. Okay, wow. We have covered a ton of ground, and I wouldn't be surprised if that overwhelmed feeling is starting to creep back in. So let's just stop. Let's make this super simple. If you're going to do anything after this, what should you do today? Where do you start? Here you go. Your SEO starter pack. 3 tools. That's it. Number 1, for your technical foundation, go set up Google Search Console. It's free, it's from Google, it's non-negotiable. Number 2, for keywords, give Ubersuggest a try. It's famous for being super easy to use. And number 3, for your everyday sidekick, install the Moz bar. Just those 3. That's a powerful start without all the complication. And just remember, this isn't a set it and forget it kind of thing. SEO is a journey. As this quote from upGrowth puts it, SEO has many layers to it. It's something you're always learning, always testing, and always improving. It's a process, not a project. So there you have it. We took that giant, scary list of tools and turned it into a clear roadmap. We've got the foundation, the blueprint, and the roads leading to your site. Hopefully that feeling of being lost is gone, and you can see the path forward. So the only real question left is, now that you have the map, where are you going to start exploring first?